Josh Mantle here from MMAToday News, bringing you guys another interview. Today I'm speaking with Alex Volkanovski, who takes on Shane Young this weekend at UFC Sydney. How are you, man?
No, I'm very good. I'm very good. Thanks for having me.
So you finally got yourself an opponent in Shane Young. It must have been frustrating with all the new opponent changes. Was there a point where you thought you might not be on the card at all?
Yeah, there was. Look, the first injury, I knew they had time to replace Jeremy Kennedy, so I wasn't too worried. But then, it was like 10 days out, and Humberto got injured, and I was like, oh, I reckon they'll get someone. And then I don't know. There was a few days where they weren't getting back to me, and I'm thinking surely they would have had something by now. And I actually thought, man, I'm not fighting, but I really need a fight. So I'm just glad to have a fight, even though it was a week out. At a heavier division. It's something that I need to do. I need to fight, and I'm still happy with the matchup. I still believe I'm going to be too strong for him, and I'm going to prove that come Sunday.
So what are your thoughts on Young?
He's good, technical striker, more of a powerful hitter. Like he likes using his hands, but I just think I've got so many more tools, and I'm just going to again prove that on Sunday. But he's been around the same region as me, and there's been talks of us fighting here and there, and
Yeah.
I was already in the UFC before that could happen, and that's now we get to go in there and do our little dance. So it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and what do you expect his game plan to be against you?
Look, he's it's a week out, so whether he thinks his fight, he knows I'm fit. He knows I put a good pressure on, and I reckon he's going to try and look for the finish just so he doesn't wear out. So I think that would be his only chance. Anyone's got that puncher's chance, but I just think I'm on another level. No disrespect to him. I just think I'm on another level compared to a lot of the people in my division, in the featherweight division. So, again, I'm going to prove that Sunday.
Of course. And has the training changed much from when you were first announced to this fight this weekend? Has it changed much?
Yeah, it has changed. Look, I was doing I was talking to a few people. A lot of people are like, oh, how's this affected you with the obviously opponent changes and things like that. I don't usually really go into full game plan mode like for specific opponents till the last couple of weeks, to be quite honest with you. Obviously with Humberto, I knew he was a southpaw, liked a good left kick, so a bit earlier I was picturing that in my head. But if I'm sparring people, I'm not going to make them go southpaw and throw a lot of left kicks and things like that, because I know anything can happen. I know I could get called up the next day and have a new opponent. So I'm aware of this. This sport, I've had a lot of injuries. A lot of people pull out from the fight, leading up to a lot of my fights. So it's nothing new to me. Again, I always stay positive. If it happens, I stay positive and make sure, again, I just need to fight. I want to fight as regularly as I can. And, they didn't change too much. Obviously, the styles were completely different. But at the end of the day, a lot of times I'm worried about my style. As long as I put my style on people, I know that I can, I'll make them fold.
And by having so many changes, does it change your style of training in the future by not preparing for a future opponent?
I wouldn't say that, but I mean, at the same time, I believe I'm very well rounded and I like to mix it up. I like to put it all together. So no matter who's in front of me, whether he's a good striker or whether a good grappler, I'm still going to use it all on them. So I'm always working on my tools. And again, I'll always fine tune for specific opponents later in the camp. Because again, anything can happen. And the fact is, you know what I mean? I want to get the good training in. I'm all about getting fit and me being me and me worrying about my game plan. Or what I can bring to the table.
To a newcomer, does the win do anything for you?
Any win's good in the UFC. Again, it means money, but obviously, had Jeremy Kennedy at the start 3-0. Both prospects. I believe that would have really pushed us forward. But in saying that, everyone's pulling out. I'm getting a lot of people pulling out. A lot of people that I believe that are refusing to fight me. So at the same time, I think Sean Shelby knows that, people know I'm a game opponent, and I believe that he's just going to put me in with some of these top guys after this. But again, I've got a job to do on Sunday. I'm going to prove why if I go out there and put a spectacular performance and show people why I'm on a complete other level, Sean Shelby's going to know, all right, I can't just throw anyone in there. I'm going to need some of these top guys. But you know what I mean? Again, I need the money, so I'm just happy to fight. But a ranked opponent would be better. But at the same time, I'm just happy to fight.
And if you win this, it'll be 3 in a row now. Where do you think you stand in a stacked featherweight division?
I believe I'm right up there. Look, the rankings obviously go different. Obviously, the rankings go by UFC rankings, are different to the world rankings.
Yeah.
Where I'm ranked higher than probably most of these people that are ranked higher than me in the UFC rankings, which doesn't mean nothing, but you know what I mean. At the same time,
yeah,
you just got to work your way to the top in the UFC. So I know I'm more than ready for any of these top guys, and I'm getting better and better every day. So the longer these guys wait, the worse it's going to be for them.
Great, man. And when are the weigh-ins? Are the weigh-ins tomorrow?
The weigh-ins are Saturday morning.
Yeah, so that means the card will be on for Sunday in the UK. I'm from the UK originally, North Wales. So,
yes, no, it'll be Saturday. Oh, sorry, it's Friday.
Friday. Yeah, I thought it was Friday.
Yeah, Friday for you. Friday will be weigh-in for you guys.
Cool, man. And how do you feel ahead of the weigh-ins?
I feel good. Again, it's at 150. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, because obviously the later replacement, and he wasn't going to make a 145. And
Yes.
Again, I need a fight, and I wanted to give him a few kilos just so I get a fight.
So this is a 150 bout.
It's going to be a 150 bout. I'm going to make it very easy, but I'm just happy to be fighting.
Great, Alex. That's all I've got for you, man.
No worries, man. Thanks for that.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for speaking to me, and I wish you the best ahead of your fight this weekend with Shane Young.
No worries, thanks.
Do you want to throw out
really
your
appreciate it, mate?
Do you want to throw out your Twitter and your Instagram and stuff like that?
Yeah, Alex Volkanovski. So at Alex Volkanovski on my social medias, and yeah, give a Facebook a like, Instagram, Twitter. Let's start jumping this bandwagon because I'm going all the way.
All right, man. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
See you soon, Alex.
Bye.